What is good? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Ferris Mathana, and welcome to another great edition of GFBR Play by Play. Today we have a great game. It's Thursday night. It is Cowboys Giants. Unfortunately, I did miss the first Cowboys offensive series. They just went 3-and-out. A great hold by the defensive unit by the New York Giants. I apologize for being a little bit late. Had to go help my mother. So shout out to my mom. I hope she's okay. Punts away. Fair catch for Amir Smith Marsetti. And New York Giants are on their first offensive game of the day. Sorry, my apologies. But today's is a get right game for the New York Giants and Daniel Jones. He has been, let's just say, nicely say it, underwhelming against the Dallas Cowboys in his career. I believe he's never beaten the Dallas Cowboys ever. So there's that. I want to, so that's something to fight back against. The Dallas Cowboys last year had that catastrophic 40-0 opening game against them. But first down 10 into the shotgun. Here comes the running play. Devin Singletary. About 5 on the play. Gained by Devin Singletary's rush. And that's going to be the key for the New York Giants right here. Last week, the Baltimore Ravens ran the ball against the New York Giants, ran the ball against the Dallas Cowboys smoothly and correctly and successfully, and they ran for over 200 yards. Derrick Henry had 151 yards on the day. So running the ball is key for the New York Giants today. Daniel Jones is 1-7 against the Dallas Cowboys. So there you have it for there. Shotgun motion in the play. Daniel Bellinger in the backfield. Here comes the rookie Tyrone Tracy Jr. Nothing on that play. Here comes the tackle. I believe it was number 13, DeMarvin Overshown. The basically kind of a rookie this year for Dallas, because last year he tore his ACL in training camp, so he never played all of last year. He's one of those hybrid safety linebackers that they have, one of like, I believe, a million for new defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer, his second stint as Dallas Cowboy defensive coordinator. He was unemployed for about a year after he was let go from Minnesota. Thank you to Jay for spoiling that for me. I believe this will be a third down conversion. Malik Neighbors. Oh, a little double move, beating the Dallas Cowboy cornerback. A nice gain down at the 40-yard line in the plus side. Malik Neighbors just continuing to grow week after week from his great performance against Washington, now his great performance against Cleveland, and a double move. The Cowboy cornerback bid on it. Number 25 of the Dallas Cowboys. I believe that's Kalen Carson, the rookie. No, Nashawn Wright out of Washington State, by way of Laney Junior College in Oakland, California. He went to James Logan High School. Shout out to James Logan in, I believe, in Union City. New York Giants first down and 10 at the 40, I formation. Run play, Devin Singletary leading the way, Jacob Johnson. Nothing much on that play. I believe got 2 to 3 yards. Second down for the New York Giants. It's definitely a bad coverage blown by the cornerback, but it's Nashawn Wright. I believe he's like corner 3 or 4 on the depth chart. Again, let's say hi to people in the chat. Shout out to you. There's Adelia. There's Jay saying hi to Adelia. Shout out to Brandon. There you are. How you doing, Brandon? Second and 7 in the shotgun. Here comes the running play. Daniel Jones pulls it. QB option. Got some good yardage. I believe 3 to 4. Probably third down and 3, but there's a flag on the play. By the expression of Mike McCarthy, it's probably on the Dallas Cowboys. He's a little upset. Face mask. They're indicating face mask on the Dallas Cowboys. Attack on an extra 15 on the run. Unless it was a face mask on the Giants. Yep, it's on the New York Giants. I believe it's number 82, Daniel Bellinger with the face mask. Negates Daniel Jones's nice run on that play. Daniel Bellinger has been a lot of talk around him and his usage. It's decreased over the past year. But on that play, I see DeMarvin Overshown has his face mask. So I don't understand that penalty. I need to see a different angle because it looks like DeMarvin Overshown has his face mask, not Daniel Bellinger. I believe that was a bad call by the referee. They called the wrong person. Empty set for Daniel Jones, 2nd and 18 at the Dallas 43, or the New York 43. Quick play to Wan'Dale Robinson. Nice pitch and catch, but nothing else. Didn't get any yardage besides, I believe, about 6. Wan'Dale Robinson has been Daniel Jones' favorite target since he was drafted. Had that great game before he tore his ACL. Came back last year and automatically got integrated into the offense. It's actually 3rd and 10. Got 8 on the play. Trips to the right, bunch, single receiver on the bottom of the screen. Here comes the blitz. Daniel Jones trying to find it. Wan'Dale Robinson is caught. Oh, but trips up and falls before the first down. Nice corral and tackle by number 2, Trayvon Diggs. 4th down, New York Giants. It's a decision to be made. Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to kick the field goal? They're going for the field goal. Greg Joseph, veteran coming in, former of the Minnesota Vikings. Holders Jamie Gillen. Long snappers Casey Kreider. And unlike last year's opening game, the New York Giants actually convert the first field goal of the game instead of it having being blocked like Graham Gano, which started the avalanche of destruction on that opening Sunday night game last year. But as we have it with 9:03 left in the first quarter, New York Giants 3, Dallas Cowboys. And as we take this time in this commercial break, I want to make sure everyone to remind everybody that coming up in, I believe, let me double check this. The end of November, we'll be shutting down our Patreon and we'll be switching over to Coffee. So make sure to switch over to our Coffee page. Go to Coffee. So it's ko-fi.com/LGR_network. It's like Patreon. We have a multitude of tiers. We have 3, 5, 10, 15, and 25. Some of the benefits of the Coffee page. We have Discord access, our Fantasy Football League, as well as our Pick'ems League. So make sure to do that. We also have a $5 tier where if you just want to support and you don't really want nothing else, you just want to be a support, we have a $5 tier that you can just spend up $5. It's the best $5 you'll spend a month. So there's that as well. One of the other perks of the $10 tier is you join us for our watch-alongs of movies and TVs, and you shall join after the watch-alongs. We will be recording a post-credit scene to the reactions and review of that said show. We just had one yesterday. We did it was a great watch-along and a great post-credit scene to Agatha All Along. I believe it was held by Adelia and Justin and a couple of patrons. I believe Brandy's one of them. I did one with the Penguin. It was me, Justin, Greg, and Brandy. We watched and then we reviewed the Penguin. You can also just show up for the watch along. You don't have to be a part of the post-credit scene, so there's that as well. $15. We also have game night as well. Fantasy Football League, like I said. Then the $25 tier, you basically become a producer of the channel. You can show up on a show of your choice, as well as recommend a show and a topic for us to talk about. So that as well. So make sure to, by the end of November, if you are a patron currently, make sure to switch over to the Coffee page. And if you're not a patron yet, go become a Coffee member as well. Kickoff's ready to go. Greg Joseph. The new kickoff setup has divided a lot of people. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. I believe there's a flag on the play because I believe one of the Dallas Cowboys moved before the kickoff, which is kind of an indictment on one of the best special teams coaches in the game, Bones Fossil. Had a great stint with Los Angeles with Sean McVay, and then when Mike McCarthy got the job in Dallas, he called up his buddy Bones. Was like, Bones, it's time to come home. There it is, illegal formation on the Dallas Cowboys. Number one, Jalen Tolbert. First down and 10. Showing a replay of the face mask on Daniel Bellinger. There was no face mask on the play. It was all DeMarvin Overshown. What a blown call by the referee. Complete and utter negligence. First down and 10 at the 25. Step back to pass Dak Prescott. Completion to CeeDee Lamb. About 5 on the play. Nice corral and tackle by Micah McFadden out of the football powerhouse Indiana University. Dallas has really been lacking in the receiving threats. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, no one's really showed up. Jalen Tolbert's kind of had a bad couple of years, the rookie out of South Alabama. They traded for Brandon Cooks, but he hasn't been the Brandon Cooks that we know and love, you know. So we'll see if he can finally integrate himself this year. Last year he had a great game against the Giants, but pretty much outside of that, nothing really doing much. Their running back room is very thin. You know, they have Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Daddle, Deuce Vaughn. Nothing to much to write home about. So there's that. Dallas is really hankered by their offensive line. Um, last week, Terrence Steele had a fine game, not a great game, but a fine game. It's looking like he could probably make sure to. He's probably the weak link, but I don't know. I was making a joke, Derek. Shout out to Derek in the chat. Derek said he needs Devin Singletary over 60 and a half yards. I think you're probably going to get it, Derek. You're probably going to get that. Definitely not a football powerhouse in Indiana. But shout out to for them producing Micah McFadden. Possibly, if we look at recent history, that's probably their best football player they've ever produced. Let's take this commercial break to remind everyone. Make sure everyone to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. This channel, I believe, is at 177 subscribers. We're trying to get to 200, so we're 23 away. So make sure to do that. Share the link, with your mother, your grandmother, your brother. Just share it all around. We had a new video come out on the channel. A tribute to Andy Murray, one of the greatest British, little tongue twister. A tribute to Andy Murray, one of Great Britain's best tennis players. So we kind of wax poetically on how much he means to the world of tennis and how much we love Andy Murray. Me and Adelia, we really researched and loved it all about it. And make sure to share the link, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. So there's that. So make sure to do that as well. Also, too, on our entertainment channel, we're at 969 subscribers. So we're about 31 away from 1,000. So make sure to share that link as well. Big quotes coming out of Week 3 from CeeDee Lamb. Showed his frustration against the Ravens. Dallas really didn't do much throughout the game until the last quarter, until John Harbaugh almost threw the game away. But most of the game, CeeDee Lamb was kept in check. He only had 4 catches, 67 yards, 16.9 average. But you didn't feel his impact. You didn't feel his impact on the game. 2nd and 5 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 30. Balls to CeeDee Lamb, complete. First down on Tay Banks. There to tackle him in coverage, as well as Tyler Nubin, the rookie out of Minnesota. CeeDee Lamb is a problem for most teams. You can't stop him. You just have to limit him. That's the key for some of these players in football. You can't really stop these players. You have to mitigate their impact as well. The New York Giants did that to Justin Jefferson in that playoff game, but can they do it to CeeDee Lamb? Another pass, screenplay to Deuce Vaughn on the left side, on the right side, got some good yardage, 5 yards, but there's a flag on the play. It's probably holding on the screenplay. It's always usually the holding calls on those plays because wide receivers can't block. So 9 times out of 10, they're usually holding. Waiting for the decision by the refs. There's a conference. They've already blown a flag. Pass interference on offense number 1, Jalen Tolbert. That's the second penalty of the day. It was a forward pass. He blocks Nick McLeod, grabbing him and holding him. There he is. Good old handful of jersey for Jalen Tolbert. Negates the 5-yard gain by Deuce Vaughn. First down and 20. Back at the 30. 31. Under center. Pitch play to the outside. New York Giants to CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. CeeDee Lamb, he can run it. He can catch it. He can score it. A man of many talents. Just power, pulling, guards, tackles, tight ends. Nick McLeod with the missed tackle. But Jason Pinnock and Micah McFadden there to corral it. Jason Pinnock has basically been the unsung hero for the New York Giants. Here comes the motion for Jake Ferguson. Bunch receiver set at the top of the screen. Dak Prescott has time. Complete to Jake Ferguson. Untouched, got up and got a couple more yards. Third down. This defensive line of the New York Giants really needs to amp up the pressure. They need to make Dak Prescott feel uncomfortable. Early on, it's looking like he's sitting pretty and smelling roses. Jake Ferguson with a nice little chip on Kayvon Thibodeau. Sat in the zone. Found the hole. Nice initial tackle by Bobby Okereke and nice cleanup tackle by Tyler Newman to prevent the first down. Kayvon Thibodeau with the pressure. Brian Burns. Completed pass to Hunter Lipke, the fullback. Cordell Flott was in coverage but couldn't get it. Great pass, pinpoint precision by Dak Prescott. The pressure got there but couldn't complete it. Another almost sack for the New York Giants. Threading the needle by Dak Prescott. First down Cowboys on the plus side of the 50. Run play. Number 23, that's Rico Dowdle. Nothing on the play really much. Got nothing. I believe just 1 yard. Raheem Nunez Roches with the tackle. That's what he was brought in to do. Stuff the run and dominate the line of scrimmage. You'll see a running back by committee set for the Dallas Cowboys. They have Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle. You just saw CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. So there's that. 3 receivers to the top of the screen, tight end being one of them. CeeDee Lamb one-on-one with Tay Banks. And that's a completed pass for CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be the key to the game right here. Can Tay Banks limit the damage CeeDee Lamb does? And right now, it's looking like it's not going to be possible. CeeDee Lamb had a great game against the Giants last year and the year before. Tay Banks, second-year player, but no one's really scared of him. He's not in the upper echelon of cornerbacks yet. Even the second-year rookie cornerbacks like Patrick Surtain or Sauce Gardner, a great tackle by Jason Pinnock, mitigating the yards after catch for CeeDee Lamb. Second down and 5, I believe, for the Dallas Cowboys. That's CeeDee Lamb's 37th straight game with at least 4 catches in the regular season. 2nd and 6 at the New York Giants 34. Drop back to pass. That's a completed pass to Jalen Tolbert, but nice tackle by Cordell Flott. Dallas is just taking what the defense is giving them. Burns is a career leader in almost sacks. That is correct. Him and Kayvon Thibodeau are very good at that. They get good pressures, but they need to have the end product. 3rd and 3. Shotgun. Hunter Lipke in the backfield. Duo receiver sets. 2 and 2. Here comes the pressure. Brandon Cooks caught it. Finds some grass, but almost touchdown. Caught up by Tyler Nubin. Stopping it. Touchdown saving tackle by Tyler Nubin. A little shimmy and shake on the inside for Brandon Cooks. Had a great game last year against the New York Giants and just completely doing it once again. Cordell Flott beating him on the inside, got the inside leverage. And if Nubin wasn't there, that is a touchdown all day, every day. 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys. Rico Dowdle with the run. Nothing much. Dexter Lawrence and Micah McFadden were there with the tackle. About a yard on the play. 2nd and goal. Dexter Lawrence trying to impose his will on the game. Biggest competition is rookie center Cooper Beebe. Was actually a guard at Kansas State, so he's not really a center. Drop back to pass. Dak Prescott finds it. Incomplete pass. Nice pass breakup by Bobby Okereke, but a flag's on the play. Waiting for confirmation. Holding by rookie Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma. 10 yards, moving him back. Repeat 2nd down. Here's a replay with Kayvon Thibodeau. Let's see how it was. Thibodeau beats him. Nice bend with the little hook. Tyler Guyton got him with the little hook. You're definitely going to get that, Derek. Brandon Cooks is definitely going to get 35 yards. Shotgun for the Dallas Cowboys. Cooks and Lamb split out to the same side with Jake Ferguson. And I believe Jalen Tolbert, Rico Dowdle on the backfield. Motion Jake Ferguson. Here comes a screen by Rico Dowdle. Here comes, another flag. Touchdown Dallas Cowboys, but is this going to be called back? I believe it is. On the screenplay, I believe it was a holding or a block in the back. Looking for confirmation. Mike McCarthy looking unbothered, but he's probably annoyed. Oh my God, was it on Zach Martin? It cannot be on Zach Martin. It's a touchdown. There was no foul on the play. They picked up the flag. So that is a touchdown by the Dallas Cowboys. Screen pass. Brian Daboll is livid. See, here's the replay. Nope. No flag on the play. They did throw the flag. I don't see what it is. Possibly the holding on the far side by one of the Giants players was being held, but I don't understand. They picked up the flag. Brian Daboll is livid. That is a touchdown by the Dallas Cowboys on a light still screenplay by Rico Dowdle and Dak Prescott. Brandon Aubrey with the conversion. 7-3 Dallas in the 1st quarter. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can see the little hold on Jake Ferguson on Cordell Flott. You can see that little hold. He grabs him. But oh my God, they picked up the flag and said that is not a flag. That is another iffy penalty for them. Calling the wrong player on the face mask. The New York Giants could feel a little hard done by early on in this game. I don't understand. I am still baffled how they called a face mask on Daniel Bellinger when it was DeMarvin Overshown grabbing that face mask. I am baffled how they missed that. I am genuinely baffled. That is just pure unmitigated incompetence. As we take this commercial, guys, I want to remind everybody to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as if you are also watching on Twitch, follow the channel on Twitch as well as subscribe if you're much more inclined. So we appreciate that. And Mr. J the Six is correct. J the Six says the New York Giants D line has to hit home, or their secondary is going to get torched by CD and friends. That is completely correct. Also, too, guys, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Pacific. It is betting the NFL on this channel. If you want to make some money, get some good bets, go watch that channel. That's because you want some moolah. That's who you talk to. Derek and DWeezy and Caleb. Like we said, Cooks over 34.5 was one of the plays, as well as Devin Singletary over 60.5. Those are both plays that were set on the show. The New York Giants, they need to make sure to focus and ignore what just happened early on in this game, because just complete and unmitigated nonsense right there. The face mask penalty was nonsense because it didn't exist. That play was a little iffy, you can say, because you did see a little grab. There was some grab there, definitely, by Jake Ferguson on Cordell Flott, but we'll see. Caleb probably is a little tipsy right now watching the game, and I have a rule on if you are inebriated, you cannot be on the show with me. Kickoff it is. Brandon Aubrey right into the zone. A little flick kick being brought out. That is tackled, corralled right away at the 21-yard line. Marshawn Nealon, the rookie. You know, that's what it be sometimes. Shout out to Al Michaels calling this game. His first Giants Cowboys game ever he called was in 1986. Al Michaels, the legend. First down and 10 at the 23 in I formation. Devin Singletary with the run. 5 on the play. The New York Giants can't abandon the run. It's too early for them to abandon the run, so they need to run it. Devin Singletary going old school, no gloves. Second down. Coming under a minute in this first quarter. Dallas's defensive line hasn't really been that much of a factor early on. 2nd and 6. Here comes the run play by Devin Singletary, finding a crease. Another about 4-yard gain. On the tackle was Eric Kendricks, the UCLA man by way of Minnesota, the Minnesota Vikings, which he's now reunited with his former head coach, Mike Zimmer. He was going to go to San Francisco until Mike Zimmer called him and said, "Hey, I'm taking the job in Dallas. I need you." And Eric Kendricks said, "Bye." 3rd and 3 shotgun. Here comes the motion by Wan'Dale Robinson. Robinson finding open on the motion. Can he get the first down? First down, Wan'Dale Robinson. Nice tackle by Malik Hooker to limit the damage to only the first down. They're trying to put Trayvon Diggs in space to test out that new knee. I believe that was Andrew Booth. Yep, Andrew Booth. Trayvon Diggs was there. Some zone coverage. Run play. Here comes the end around by Malik Neighbors. Can't find nothing. Trying to make nothing out of something, and nothing really going for the New York Giants on that end around play. Second down. I believe that's a big loss of yardage. Possibly 6. trying to keep the defensive line in space, moving them side to side, trying to tire them out. Because that's how you beat teams like the Dallas Cowboys. You have to put their defensive line, you got to keep them moving. You got to make them overthink. Because if they can just pin their ears back and go after you, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. I want to remind everybody, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow this channel and subscribe if you are much more inclined. Also, too, we have some merch. Go to Let's Get Ready Network shop.com to get your merch. We have Good Friends Better Rivals merch. We have Starting 11 merch. We have you name it, we got it. We have overall logo merch. We got mugs, hoodies, shirts, crew necks. You name it, we got it. Daniel Jones trying to exercise some demons against the Dallas Cowboys. Just one win. Starts. And the big key is to how we can handle the pressure. Last week I saw some sweet feet by him, moving around, stepping up in the pocket, not letting the Cleveland Browns defensive line get home. Some evading. Good work by him. He had a good game last week against the Cleveland Browns. Can he keep the momentum going? That's the key. Can he keep it? And on the Dallas Cowboys side, it's stopping the run and feeding CeeDee Lamb, putting him in different, formations. You got to make him out wide, the slot. We saw him at running back, so we'll see how they operate. And for the New York Giants, it's all about Malik Neighbors. Can they use him to open up the passing game? It's been looking good. Wan'Dale Robinson has been looking good, but can Malik Neighbors increase on his two great games? 10 catches, 127, and a touchdown against Washington. He had 2 catches for 70 yards, and no, not 2 catches. He had 2 touchdowns for 70 yards against Cleveland. Let me see how many catches he had. I'm going to double check that. Against the Cleveland Browns, Malik Neighbors had 8 catches, 78 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So can you keep the momentum going? Can the momentum keep it moving? Brian Daboll, AP Coach of the Year in 2022. He's 7 for 13 post that. But could it be roster construction? Could it be regression? Absolutely. Is his seat hot? I don't believe so. But he has to win games to make sure no one talks about it. 4 receivers set on the left side, bottom of the screen. Tight end, 2 receivers, and a running back. Darius Slayton is the single receiver on the top of the screen. I believe with Andrew Booth. Motion. Malik Neighbors. Empty set for Daniel Jones. 2nd and 14 at the 30. Completion. Oh, but a drop pass by Malik Neighbors. Now it's a 3rd and long at the 30, 3rd and 14. Sat in the hole of the zone, but couldn't complete the catch. Now this is where the defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys operates very well. It's 3rd and long. They're going to pin their ears back, possibly a blitz. Oh, we have offside 55. Daniel Jones free play. Darius Slayton interception on Trayvon Diggs. But it's not gonna count because the Dallas Cowboy defensive lineman was offsides. But what a bad free play by Daniel Jones. Carl Lawson on the offsides. Now it's 3rd and 11. Either Darius Slayton slowed up or Daniel Jones underthrew him. Jermaine Illuminor right away points it out. Free play for him trying to get some yardage, but Trayvon Diggs just was like, that's mine. The ball was underthrown. Trayvon Diggs with the catch-up speed. He's not the master of the free play like Aaron Rodgers. 3 receivers set to the bottom of the screen. Then Malik Neighbors, one-on-one. Can he find the play? Here it is. Wan'Dale Robinson trying to find a play. Here comes. Can he get the first down? First down, Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson has been kind of a mismatch for this game. He's been on slot corners, linebackers. He's been making his impact felt. Eric Kendricks was on the play trying to guard him. Stop, turn. Donovan Wilson there to mitigate the pain. Eric Kendricks can't finish the tackle. First down, Giants. Donovan Wilson and Andrew Booth were there. 24 of his 26 targets are under 10 yards for Wan'Dale Robinson. Drop back pass for Daniel Jones, slinging it. Completion to Darius Slayton. Turn and burn for Darius Slayton. Oh, fumble. Not a fumble. First down. Caught it. That's a completed catch. He dropped it, but corralled it, and then went out of bounds. Nice blitz pickup by Devin Singletary. Here it is. Jordan Lewis got nothing. Nice ball placement by Daniel Jones. Running around. See Micah Parsons. Jermaine Illuminor stopping him. It's not Evan Neal on that right side anymore for Micah Parsons. So the defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys has been mitigated. Has been a little bit mitigated. Daniel Jones, 6 for 7, 96 yards. Empty set for the Giants. First down and 10. Ball is thrown deep. Caught by Tyrone Tracy Jr. Oh, couldn't get it. Both feet in bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Bad feet by Tyrone Tracy Jr. Trying to get confirmation on the flag. Illegal shift on the New York Giants. Ooh, bad play. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. So even if Tyrone Tracy Jr. kept both feet in bounds, it wouldn't have counted. But honestly, the rookie needs to do better with his feet. Oh, yeah. Theo Johnson was moving at the line of scrimmage. First and 15 at the 30, the plus side of the 30. Here comes the run by Eric Gray. About a yard on the play. In on the corral was Eric Kendricks. I believe Mosley Smith, DeMarvin Overshone. Who's Robinson, Jay? Wan'Dale Robinson. That's a good play. 2 receivers set. Quick pass, Daniel Jones trying to find somebody, evading the pressure. Throwing it. Completion. Wan'Dale Robinson once again. About 5 yards on the play. Eric Kendricks there again with the tackle. Wan'Dale Robinson has been the key to this game. Has been kind of a safety blanket for Daniel Jones. The smallest man on the field playing big. Refs escorting Micah Parsons off the field, probably to the independent neurological examiner. Definite possible head injury. Eric Gray with the chip block. Eric Gray, I believe, hits his shoulder and his chest. No head contact, but still, the ref wanted to make sure he gets checked out. Empty set for the New York Giants. 3 receivers to the top, with the running back being one of them. Jones to Malik Neighbors. Got nothing on the play. Great tackle by DeMarvin Overshone. Unlike Eric Kendricks, he corralled, he tackled, and he finished it off. The kicking unit's probably coming out. What a great drive by Wan'Dale Robinson. Trying to find the zone by Malik Neighbors, trying to do a little pitch and catch, trying to get some yards after the catch, but DeMarvin Overshone stopping it in its tracks. DeMarvin Overshone's probably a new age linebacker safety hybrid. Greg Joseph completes it. As we have 11-11 in the second quarter, New York Giants 6, Dallas Cowboys 7. Giants are sustaining drives, giving their defense a good rest. Could their defense be rejuvenated? And that's been the problem in these Dallas Cowboys games. The New York Giants offense usually would get off the field very quickly, and the defense wouldn't have time to rest, and Dallas would just keep putting on the barrage and the points, and they would get blown out. We talk about last year's catastrophic opening day loss on Sunday night in MetLife. It was raining. Dallas blocked the field goal. Dallas' defense had about 8 to 11 sacks, and it was just a complete and utter just catastrophe. Literally, the phrase, when it rains, it pours. That's exactly what happened to the New York Giants last year in their first game against the Dallas Cowboys. But DWeezy is correct. To beat the Dallas Cowboys, you can't settle for field goal. Touchdown. You need a touchdown. Why would Burns go get Daniel Jones? Aren't they on the same team, Jay? Makes no sense. Don't know what you're talking about. As we take this time, this intermission, I want to remind everybody, we are shutting down our Patreon in the end of November. So if you're a current patron, make sure to move over to our coffee page. It's just like Patreon, similar tiers. So know about that. We bumped it up. It's 3, 5, 10, 15, and 25. So there's that as well. But if you're not a current patron and you want to be, go be a coffee member instead at coffee.com/LGR_network. It's coffee, KO-FI.com/LGR_network. Yes, Jay Prescott. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jay. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, man. He had a great game last week against Cleveland. He had a strip sack on Deshaun Watson. This reffing unit has been left a lot to be desired. That's all I have to say. Here comes the kickoff. Kevontae Turpin in the back. Greg Joseph ready to kick. You do not want to kick it to Kevontae Turpin. He is a problem. You want the touchback, and I believe that's what the New York Giants are telling Greg Joseph. Touchback. Dallas. Dallas looking to bounce back. They're 1-2. Only beating the Cleveland Browns. Now that win isn't really looking good because the New York Giants beat the Cleveland Browns. The Ravens ran all over them last week. The Saints beat them down the week before. So we'll see how it is. The running game has not been very good. Only 221 yards through 3 games. Something unknown. Here comes the run play with Ezekiel Elliott. About 5 on the play. Okera Kane, Raheem Nunez-Ruches. No, that was Azeez Ojulari with the tackle. With Raheem there to support. 2nd down and 5. I absolutely agree with you, DWeezy. First down and 5 at the 35. Shotgun. Here comes the motion to CeeDee Lamb. It's a run play. He pulls it, but corralled by Azeez Ojulari. He sniffs it out. Ojulari with the tackle. Azeez Ojulari a very injury-riddled career early on for the New York Giants. When he's healthy, he's had some impact, but the problem is he hasn't been healthy. Nice read of the play. Dak Prescott thought he had a good block with Jake Ferguson, but Ojulari dips underneath it and gets the tackle. Nothing much. 3rd and 5 at the 35. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks to the same side. Completion to Jake Ferguson, but nothing. Oh, Ferguson tackled by Tyler Nubin. Ferguson fumbles it. 4th down. Couldn't get that 1st down. Nice saving tackle by Tyler Nubin, but Dallas is probably going to go for it. It is 4th and 1. Either the QB sneak or they're going to go with fullback Hunter Lipke, or they're trying to draw them off sides. The New York Giants definitely ball watching. Here it comes, Lipke with the run. Tackle, 1st down, Dallas. Kayvon Thibodeau, nice with the disengagement on the pressure, but couldn't finish the tackle. Brandon Cooks with a nice little chip block to Isaiah Simmons. Kayvon Thibodeau could have been the hero of the day. Shotgun. 3 receiver set. Here comes the pressure. And that's a completed pass for CeeDee Lamb. Tay Banks has been having a bad day. CeeDee Lamb has ate his lunch all day early on, and that is the key right there. Tay Banks is not having a good day, and it's not looking good for the former 1st-round pick. That is a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. It looked too easy, but we have a flag on the play. But it came late, so it's probably after the play. Oh, they gave CeeDee Lamb a taunting penalty. Oh, okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. You absolutely should taunt him because it was an easy play by CeeDee Lamb. It's kind of, they basically said one-on-one. Tyler Nubin trying to help on the backside, but nothing much can do. CeeDee Lamb just easy pitch and catch for the Dallas Cowboys. That's where the Giants will lose the game right there. They need to mitigate the impact of CeeDee Lamb, and they're not doing that at all. Complete and utter an embarrassment on the back end on that play. And what a dumb penalty by the ref. There was no taunting whatsoever. That's just nonsense. Great play by CeeDee Lamb. It was just pure talent on talent. He just ran past them. He didn't even run a route. CeeDee Lamb didn't even run a route. He just ran in a curves. He just ran in curves. Like a motor, like an F1 car running through a chicane, just going around the corners. That's when you know, basically taunting you. Can Tay Banks fix this? That's the key. Can he fix this? He was having a bad day last week against Amari Cooper and the Cleveland Browns. The back end of the secondary, the cornerbacks are not been having had a very good couple of years for the New York Giants. They thought they found something with Trey Hawkins III, the 5th-round pick out of Old Dominion. That experiment quickly died after the Dallas Cowboys game. They need cornerback help. That's it. But also, too, they need their defensive line to get to the quarterback to help them. Not a lot of coverage sacks for the New York Giants because coverage is very shaky in the back end. On that note, everybody, something you should do to make yourself you're not shaky, because the weather is getting a little colder. So go to Let's Get Ready Network.com. That's our website. And also Let's Get Ready Network Shop.com for our merch to get a jacket so you can bundle up and make sure you're warm for the winter and the fall especially. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it. New York Giants, man, they need to score on this drive because they can't keep settling for field goals. If they do, they will not be winning this game. It's not happening. Here comes the kickoff. Brandon Aubrey. It's definitely going to be a touchback. Brandon Aubrey, former first round overall pick in the MLS Super Draft. He was drafted by Toronto FC. Didn't pan out. Then became a kicker. He started in I believe in the XFL, the UFL, the Spring League. Kicked a couple 50-yarders. Dallas signed him up because they were having kicking problems, and he has been a revelation and a pure, unmitigated amazement for the Dallas Cowboys. I believe he's hit multiple 60-yarders for the Dallas Cowboys for years. Dallas, held their breath with their kickers, but now they don't have to. They also got Cavante Turpin from the UFL as well. First down and 10 under center for Daniel Jones. Here comes the run play with Devin Singletary trying to find a crease. He found one, but got about a yard. Ball did pop out, but Devin Singletary was down on the ground already. A little slow to get up, quite possibly shaken. Walking off the field is now on the sideline. It was close on the fumble, very close, but his knee was down. Slamming his gut on the ball. They're showing a replay. I believe it is a challenge. Mike McCarthy's challenging the play, saying it was a fumble. But you clearly see his knee down with the ball still in his hand and his forearm. Yes, that is the Jay. That's a great point. If the Panthers go in a different direction, I say the Giants go after Travis Hunter or the DB from Michigan. His name is Will Johnson. But probably we're going to prioritize QB. Possibly, I've spoken to some Georgia Bulldog fans that they say Carson Beck isn't very good, but he's better than Daniel Jones. That's not something that I quite enjoy. Also, too, there's Shedeur Sanders. I believe he has some talent, but there's still something missing with Shedeur. Possibly the lack of, I don't think he's athletic as people think he is, but I do quite enjoy Shedeur Sanders. But we'll see how it operates. There's also other things about Shedeur that some people don't like. His attitude, his personality, his attitude, the way he operates. Some people think he won't work in the pros because you're dealing with grown men. It's a possibility he won't survive the New York media, or he may survive the New York media. So we got to see about that.
While we take this time during this pause in the action, make sure everybody to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. We're at 177 subscribers on the sports channel. We're 23 away from 200. So make sure to. The call on the play does stand. Dallas loses a timeout. You clearly see his knee down before the ball's loose. So I don't understand why Mike McCarthy burned that challenge. Second and 8, shotgun. Here comes the motion for Chris Manhertz. Motion again with Wan'Dale Robinson. Moving the pocket for Daniel Jones. Slinging the ball deep. Malik Neighbors into double coverage. Oh, just missed it. Malik Hooker with the interception. Daniel Jones became the embodiment of flip it. Malik Neighbors is down there somewhere, throwing it into double coverage. Trayvon Diggs in coverage right there, provided support by Malik Hooker. Neighbors did have a step on Diggs, but the ball was slightly underthrown. Gave Trayvon Diggs and Malik Hooker time to catch up. Three receiver set bunch at the bottom of the screen. Here it comes. Shotgun. Daniel Jones trying to find some space. Completed pass to Malik Neighbors. First down. New York. Sitting in front of the corner, finding a little space in the zone. Nice pitch and catch by the New York Giants quarterback and receiver. Andrew Booth. That was his assignment on that play. Stutter step by Neighbors. Booth and Donovan Wilson were there to corral him. I formation, Tyrone Tracy Jr. in the backfield. Tracy Jr. trying to find some space, but nothing going for him. Tackled by former first-round pick Mosley Smith. Finally showing up. He was drafted to stop the run, and he stopped it very well. Dallas Cowboys run defense has been stifling tonight. The first 3 weeks, 54% success rate. Today, 0. Empty set for Daniel Jones. Malik Neighbors with the catch. Completion. I believe 4 on the play. Third down and 6 for the New York Giants. Malik Neighbors has been the saving grace for this offense today. But the defensive line in pass rushing situations for the Dallas haven't really done much. It's kind of limited it's kind of not like what's been happening the past couple years where they would get at least 8 to 6 sacks a game. I haven't seen a sack at all this entire game. 3 receiver set to the top. Trips to the left. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Trying to find some space. Moving the pocket. Completed pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. 4th down and 1. They're not going to give Wan'Dale Robinson the first down. Are the Giants going to go for it at midfield? Offense is still out there. What is Brian Daboll dialing up? Could this be a draw them offsides play, or could this be an actual play? 4th down and 1, 62% conversion rate for the New York Giants on their own 49. Jumbo set, single quarter running back in the backfield. Snuffs it out. The Dallas Cowboys. Can he get to the edge? Can it be first down, Giants? Devin Singletary was dead on arrival, but a little sweet feet bounced to the left side, and it became a race to the pylon. And Devin Singletary wins that race. Donovan Wilson misses the tackle and just became a race to the edge. DeMarvin Overshown misses. And I believe Mozzie Smith, no, Marshawn Nealon as well. First down Giants on the positive side of the 50. Devin Singletary saving that drive because it looked bad. DeMarvin Overshown, there's a little blood on his kneecap. Smacks the ground pretty hard, face first with his helmet. Probably coming off the field to be checked out. Nice block by Jalen Hyatt on Trayvon Diggs. That's where you could see great running teams, everybody blocks. Everybody blocks. Motor Singletary has the third most missed tackles generated in the NFL with 19. So could have been a good play by the New York Giants. And under center, Daniel Jones, first down and 10. Drop back to pass. Screen play to Devin Singletary. John running with the block. First down Giants. Devin Singletary. Haven't seen him have a fumble today. It was 2 weeks in a row with fumbles. I think rid of the gloves to make sure he limits the fumbles. But nice little screenplay for the New York Giants. Little slip out. Run in with the block on Eric Kendricks. I believe that was Linval Joseph on the tackle. Or is that, no, that's Dexter Lawrence. Daniel Jones, 7 for 8 on short passes, 42 yards. Two receivers set. Here comes the run by Tyrone Tracy Jr. trying to find a crease. Got a couple yards. I believe 3 on the play. Marshawn Nealon with the tackle. This is what you do if you don't have to abandon the run. You need to keep running the ball. Still a close game. It's 14-6. You need a touchdown. Don't panic. You run the ball. You tire them out. Second down for the New York Giants at the 35. Here comes the motion by Malik Neighbors. Empty set. Flag on the play. $12 men on the field for the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants took advantage of possibly a late substitution. Oh, that wasn't even just a late substitution. It was yep. 2nd and 5. Bad miscue by the coaching staff of the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd and 3 for the New York Giants. I formation. Fullback Jacob Johnson's in the game. So is Chris Manhertz. That could be a dead giveaway that they're definitely running this ball. And it is a run play by Devin Singletary. Can he find some space? Got nothing really much. Possibly a yard only. Dallas has stifled the run all day today. But that could just be the New York Giants. I believe 3rd and 2. I believe 3rd and 3. No, 3rd and 3. No yards on that play. Shotgun. Here comes the motion for Wan'Dale Robinson. Watch out for Wan'Dale Robinson on this 3rd down. Daniel Jones pulls it. First down Giants. Nice little run play by Daniel Jones. Pulling the ball, taking it himself. One thing you can say about Daniel Jones, he will lay his body out on the line for that first down. Man is 6'5", 225 pounds. He's bigger than some corners. So he said, let's do it. Laid down the shoulder to Andrew Booth. Theo Johnson with the block on Michael Parsons. Penn State on Penn State crime. Design QB runs. The New York Giants have 40 yards, 4th most in the NFL. Here comes the run play. Daniel Jones pulls it out, bootleg. Wan'Dale Robinson's wide open. Oh, he drops it. He drops it. But there's a flag on the play. That's a fumble by Wan'Dale Robinson. Theo Johnson saves a touchdown, but what's the flag on the play? Oh, Wan'Dale Robinson just drops the ball. Could that have been it is a fumble because he did take 2 to 3 steps. He did complete his catch. That is a fumble, but there's a flag on the play. There's always something catastrophic. The New York Giants happens against the Dallas Cowboys, and that is probably it. They had momentum, and momentum was completely gutted by Wan'Dale Robinson dropping that ball. But there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what it is. Illegal man downfield. So that negates the fumble. That penalty saved the drive because Wan'Dale Robinson drops it after he completed his 2 steps. But due to the fact that Jermaine Illuminor was down the field, the play is dead. Yep, Illuminor is definitely down the field. Oh my God, what a saving grace for Wan'Dale Robinson. 1st and 15. Moving the ball to the right side hash. The New York Giants just escaped disaster right there for Wan'Dale Robinson. If Jermaine Illuminor was not illegal downfield. Oof. What a saving grace penalty right there for the New York Giants. Shotgun for Daniel Jones. Malik Neighbors at the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Daniel Bellinger with the motion. Here comes the run play with Devin Singletary. Trying to find a hole. Nothing much on that play. I believe about 3. Michael Parsons was there on the tackle. I believe also Mozzie Smith. We got a 2-minute warning before halftime. Haven't seen the Dallas offense on the field very much because the New York Giants have had long, sustained drives. Time of position has definitely been on the New York Giants side this go around. Catastrophe right there, man. We had the underthrown ball by Daniel Jones that Malik Hooker and Trayvon Diggs messed up. So that wasn't an interception. The fumble by Wan'Dale Robinson negated by Jermaine Illuminor's penalty. So the Giants have been quite lucky. As we take this pause in the action during the 2-minute warning, make sure everyone to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get some merch, go to let'sgetreadynetwork.com, let'sgetreadynetworkshop.com. It's getting a little nippy out there. It's been a little cold. It's coming down into fall and winter. Hoodies, crew necks, you name it, we got it. Long sleeves. So make sure to buy, take a photo in your merch, tag us. We really appreciate it. So make sure that as well. Also, too, at the end of November, we'll be moving away from Patreon. We'll be going to the coffee. It's just like Patreon. You know, we have a multitude of tiers. 3, 5, 10, 15, 25. So there's that. $3 gets you into the Discord. $5 is just general support if you just want to support a little bit more. $10 gets you on our exclusive Patreon watch-alongs where we watch a TV show that's coming out. Like I believe Agatha All Along. We did a Patreon watch-along yesterday of it. Also, too, you get to be put on our post-credits episode where we review the show we did a watch along to, like we did yesterday. I believe Adelia, Brandy, and Justin watched Agatha all along, the new Disney Plus TV show. Second and 14, empty set for the New York Giants. Pass is completed to Malik Neighbors, hit right away by Donovan Wilson. But a completed pass, I believe about 6 on the play. Donovan Wilson has been everywhere this game. He's one of those safety linebacker hybrids that they like to use. Him, Marquise Bell, DeMarvin Overshown. 3rd and 9 for the New York Giants. At the 22, they need touchdowns. 3rd down targets, it's been 4 for Wan'Dale Robinson, 3 for Malik Neighbors. 4 for 4, 3 for 3. Here comes the motion for Wan'Dale Robinson, and that is flag on the play. I believe that is probably offsides on the Dallas Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, but they're pointing at the New York Giants. It's always the blame game. Here it comes. On the Dallas Cowboys, encroachment. Micah Parsons. The New York Giants, living legend. The New York Giants. Definitely on the Dallas Cowboys. That penalty was definitely on the Dallas Cowboys. Got a pause in the action. I'm not gonna lie to you. This reffing unit, not liking them. What are we rewinding, ref? What are we rewinding? Tell me. All right. Indicates that the Dallas Cowboys do have a timeout. Didn't want no more runoff. Daniel Jones has played decently this game. Had some close calls with some catastrophic plays, but overall has been done a fine job against the Dallas Cowboys. Better than his other games against Dallas, because those games always ended in some type of disaster, catastrophe for the Giants. 13 for 25, 142, 8.9 yards through the air, but no touchdowns. The New York Giants need touchdowns. Because they can't go for another field goal, because if they settle for field goals, I don't think they're going to win this game, because Dallas's offense is proving that the Giants can't hang, especially the cornerback matchup, receiver matchup in CeeDee Lamb and Tay Banks. Shotgun set, Malik Neighbors by himself. At the top of the screen, we have 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Trips, Daniel Jones in shotgun, trying to find somebody. Evading the pressure, Daniel Jones, but runs right into the pressure. Here comes the holding penalty. The penalties decline. It's on Jermaine Illuminor, sacked by the Dallas Cowboys. I believe that's the first sack of the day. Yep, hugging him, bear hugging him, hugged him like he wanted to kiss him, hugged him like that was his daughter, his son. Complete and utter catastrophe right there. There's John Mara, fourth and 8. Here comes the field goal unit. And it is good by Greg Joseph. With 1:06 left in the game. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Where's the flag? Probably, if it's running into the... They declined the penalty because it wouldn't have been a first down. That is a successful attempt by Greg Joseph. We have 1:06 left in the second quarter. The score is 14 Dallas, 9 New York. It's a better first game than last year's Giants when they completely were... The game ended by halftime. And Dallas it was just complete and utter. Like, I'm trying to find a calamity a disaster, a catastrophe, you name it. It was everything of last year, game one, week one with Dallas. This is the first game against Dallas, and it's been a better game for the New York Giants this time around. The pressure hasn't gotten to Daniel Jones. The Dallas Cowboys pass rush hasn't been as effective as it was last year, but their run defense has gotten better than the first 3 weeks. But that could be because they were against better teams in the first 3 weeks. You know, just because a team is very bad at stopping the run doesn't mean you could take advantage of it. You need actually a good run game. Absolutely, living legend. It was definitely an S show last year. Literally, living legend. You want to talk about something like that spoke to the universe? Like when it rained, it poured, and then it literally started pouring rain on top of it. The missed field goal, then sack after sack after sack after sack, and then the rain. It was just like, of course, it's raining. Like, of course. Then you have that photo last year of Daniel Jones in the rain, his hands buried in his head buried in his hands, and it looked sad to see. To be honest with you, you know, no matter how many times, no matter how much you think of Daniel Jones, the player, you kind of just felt bad for him, the person. It was really bad. But as we take this time for the pause and the action, everyone make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. As well as subscribe to our entertainment channel. We're at 969 subscribers over there. We're 31 away from 1,000. So make sure to like this video, share this video with all your friends. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, Derek. You North Carolina Tar Heel. It's fine. But there's that. I believe today we the New York we had a video come out. No, yesterday. Yesterday. It was yesterday. No, my bad. That was yesterday. Absolutely living legend. Dallas has been good offensively. I wouldn't say complete and utter like spectacular. You know, it's been a couple miscues by the New York Giants defense. First down and 10. Here comes this wide open for CeeDee Lamb. Little pitch and catch. I don't understand why CeeDee Lamb is not the key of this defense. You need to stop CeeDee. He is running wide open and wild, and is getting it's borderline egregious, to be quite honest with you. But the only saving grace for the New York Giants defense is Dexter Lawrence the second. 92 pressures, most amongst nose tackles since 2022. Second and one for the Dallas Cowboys. Drop back to pass, completed pass to Jake Ferguson, but got nothing at all after the catch. Bobby Okereke, Jason Pinnock, and Isaiah Simmons were there to tackle him. Dallas on the hurry up, coming down under 40 seconds. First down at the 45. Here comes the sack by Kayvon Thibodeaux. Sack by Kayvon Thibodeaux. Nice inside move by Kayvon Thibodeaux on the rookie left tackle, Tyler Guyton. Or is it Jalen Guyton? I think it's Tyler Guyton. Double check. Give the man the respect that is due. Yep, Tyler Guyton. That is correct. Kayvon Thibodeaux using his speed on the rookie. That's the question we always ask ourselves, Jay. Can Brian Burns get another sack? He got a strip sack last week against Cleveland. Can he show up and make that impact? He is against the better tackle in Terrence Steele. So we'll see how he can fight against that. While Kayvon Thibodeaux is against the rookie. Second and 18 at the 39 for Dallas. Can Kayvon Thibodeau make another impact? That is a completed pass to Jalen Tolbert. I believe that was Duke Shelley in coverage. Was just elevated from the practice squad. All Dallas needs to do is get into field goal range. Brandon Aubrey's field goal range is about 62 to 63 yards. Oh, here comes the penalty. Free play for Dak Prescott. And he completes it. Penalty will be declined. Duke Shelley in coverage. Kayvon Thibodeau. A little slow to get up off the ground. Oh, they called offsides and holding as offsetting penalties. Repeat second down. Yep, you see just a complete and utter Tyler Guyton just tackles Kayvon Thibodeau, negates the free play by Dak Prescott. 3rd and 12. And no, living legend, this New York Giants defense is not bad and bougie. Sometimes it's just bad. 3rd and 12 at the 45 for Dallas. All they really need to do is get to the 50 pretty much, because Brandon Aubrey has hit a 63-yard field goal previously in the preseason. So they're just a couple more yards, and they're definitely in field goal range. But the problem is they're all out of timeouts. So if they complete a pass, they need to hurry up on the field to get the field goal off. He is 15 for 15 from field goals made of 50 plus. 3 receivers set to the bottom of the screen. We got trips, shotgun, Dak Prescott. Can the Giants get the sack? Brian Burns was there. Incomplete pass. Cordell Flott in coverage on Brandon Cooks. 4th and 12. Here comes Brandon Aubrey, probably out to kick it. Is it in his range? Are they going to roll the dice? Nope, they are punting. Brian Ingers out to punt, just outside of Brandon Aubrey's field goal target. With 14 seconds left in the second quarter, this is probably the last play of the half. Are the Giants bringing the pressure? Yes, they are. And there's a flag on the play. Another 5-yard penalty for the Dallas Cowboys. But that's Juan A. Thomas, false starting. Fourth and 17. Are the Giants again bringing the pressure? I believe they are. Tyler Nubin, Carter Calhoun, Isaiah Simmons, Dane Belton, Chris Manhertz, Bryce Ford Wheaton. Punts away. Yelling poison, poison, poison. Touchback. But we have a flag on the play. Probably some extracurriculars. Multiple laundry on the field. We have a holding penalty on Dallas once again. False start, holding this time around. Back-to-back penalties on Dallas. I don't understand why the New York Giants fans are a little sad, because the game is still tight. Don't give up on the team. Oh, it was actually it was holding on Dallas. Yes, by Span Ford, their tight end. Next week's Thursday night matchup, we got Buccaneers versus the Falcons. Can Kirk Cousins once again break the primetime curse. Atlanta's flying high initially, but we'll see how it goes. It is the NFC South, so no team is out of it. So we'll see how it is. Yep, kneeled down by the New York Giants, and that is the last play of the half. As we have it at halftime, the Dallas Cowboys 14, the New York Giants 9. A good game by the New York Giants, defensively, offensive wise, but they need to stop CeeDee Lamb. He's the problem, so he's the key. They need to mitigate his impact. And on the New York Giants side, they need to keep moving the defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys side to side, tire them out. But on that note, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you guys enjoy the halftime. I'll be playing some T-Pain, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys soon.
We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back from halftime. Coming to this game, it is 14-9. Dallas Cowboys. Kickoffs away. Brandon Aubrey, Eric Gray with the return. Fumbled it, but was recovered by the Giants. Chris Manhertz saving the day because, oh my God, that would have been bad all around. Mike McCarthy has the third most wins amongst head coaches that are active at this moment. Definitely Andy Reid's definitely possibly number one, but who is number two? Probably John Harbaugh, maybe. First down and 10 at the 20. I formation for the Giants. Here comes Devin Singletary. Mozzie Smith snuffs out the run play. Could this be a get-right game for Mozzie Smith? Because it's been very underwhelming for Mozzie Smith his first couple years in the league. If you watch our show every Fridays, Caleb is not been a big fan of Mozzie Smith. Thinks Mozzie Smith was kind of a wasted pick. Oh my God, what a play by Chris Manhertz. The concentration, saving the day. Great tackle by DeMarvin Overshone and Juane Thomas with the finish off. But Manhertz was there, right place, right time. Shotgun, Daniel Jones ready to throw it. Pressure doesn't get to him. Throws the ball. Oh, threading the needle. Daniel Jones to Darius Slayton. First down, Giants. Look at the way Daniel Jones moved the pocket to evade the pressure. Moving to his left side, finding a crease, just throwing it through a hole very small. That catch window was shrinking. Daniel Jones shotgun dropping back. Here comes the pressure. He throws it. Completed pass to Darius Slayton. Once again, first down, Giants. This has been a very good start to the second half for the New York Giants. Thank you, Yolanda. Back-to-back completions to Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton, by the way, hands are very suspect. Has had a drop percentage about 13%, I believe, either last year, which was second among receivers. That's something you don't want to be top 5 in, but showing you the surefire hands of Darius Slayton. Here comes the motion with Malik Neighbors. Quick pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. Screen. I believe 8 on the play right there. 2nd and 2. Wan'Dale Robinson has been playing very well all game long, torturing the Dallas linebackers and safeties. Quick plays, quick outs, motions, trying to keep them in space, trying to use his speed against them. Motioning the defense to Malik Neighbors to free up the left side with the screen. Giants 2nd and 2 under center. Here comes the motion with Darius Slayton tight towards the tight end. Here comes the run by Devin Singletary. Can he get the first down? I believe he got it. There on the tackle is number 97 for Dallas. Osa Adizua. Him and Mozzie Smith in the middle of the park. First down and 10. Jermaine Illuminor has been very solid as a right tackle. That was a big problem last year for the New York Giants in the first game as Dallas. Evan Neal completely collapsed, and most of the sacks were coming off of the right side. Here comes the play. Malik Neighbors. Screen for Tyrone Tracy Jr. Can he get the first down? Yes, he does. And then some. The former wide receiver getting that first down. A little double play action, the end around screen with the running back, and then Tyrone Tracy Jr. getting the first down plus some. Hoop plus the harm in basketball. Former wide receiver Tyrone Tracy Jr. converted to running back his last 2 years at Purdue.
He's still very young at the running back position, technically. Here comes the motion. Malik Neighbors in the backfield. Tracy Jr. with the motion there. Daniel Jones trying to find somebody open. He finds him. Malik Neighbors. First down, Giants once again. Down at the 10. First and goal, New York. This has been a very good drive for the New York Giants. They need touchdowns. That's the key. Absolutely living legend. Like a Tonka truck. Daniel Jones putting it in between DeMarvin Overshown and I believe and Marshawn Nealon. Daniel Jones putting touch on his pass, layering it in. Here comes the run. Pressure's coming. Misses it. Daniel Jones trying to find somebody, but incomplete pass. On the pressure, I believe that was that Dexter Lawrence? Yes, it was. Big old number 90, Dexter Lawrence, has been a thorn in the New York Giants' side since the day he was drafted. But Daniel Jones evading the pressure. Look at that. Couldn't find anyone wide open, so he throws it away to Malik Neighbors. Second and goal. Definitely have to keep Neighbors in the red zone like they did Cleveland. But Trayvon Diggs has got that assignment. Here comes the run by Devin Singletary, trying to find a crease in the hole. A couple yards, but nothing much. Third and goal. Dexter Lawrence was grabbing his ankle after the game. I quite enjoy the Dallas Cowboys trainer. He still wears a Cowboys hat. He keeps that aesthetic. So shout out to him. I don't know your name, but I appreciate you for keeping it going. Marshawn Nealon, he's also being checked out by the trainers. Third and goal. Two Dallas Cowboy defenders are injured. Now we're going to stoppage of the play, injury timeout. The New York Giants need to score this touchdown because you can't settle for field goals. You just can't. This offense has proven to you, especially CeeDee Lamb, that you can't stop him. So you need to score touchdowns. That's the key here. You need to go up. But we'll see how it goes. But as we take this time and this little pause in the action, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow the channel and subscribe if you are more willingly. He is looking like Tom Landry's son. Absolutely. Shout out to living legend. Also, too, guys, we are shutting down our Patreon at the end of November. If you're a patron, make sure to switch over to there. We have similar tiers as well. Discord access at $3. $5 tier is just general support if you want to bump up your support. $10 you join our Patreon exclusive watch alongs where we watch the latest movies and TV shows. And then you can also join our review show, the post credits, right afterwards. You can give your thoughts and your reviews afterwards. I believe yesterday we did Agatha All Along. It just came out on our entertainment channel, which is at 969 subscribers. So make sure to go over there and subscribe as well. Then come back. Adelia was joined by Justin and a couple of our patrons to review Agatha All Along. We'll believe we're on episode 3, week 2, because the first week had 2 episodes. So there's that. We also have $10 also gets you into our Pick'em leagues, as well as $15 gets you everything with game night. We also have game night, as well as you join our fantasy football league for the year as well, which gets you an appearance on our fantasy football show, the Fantasy Football Roundup, hosted by moi, Ferris Mutana. This week it will be Adelia. She'll be on the show. And then at $25, you get everything I just said, plus you basically become a producer of the channel where you can hop on any show you want once a month, as well as you can request shows. So you can request to be on a show, or you can request a show to be made with a topic of your choice. So there's that as well. Third and goal for the New York Giants. They need to come away with a touchdown here. You know what? You know what? You know what? Living legend. Just because I like that joke, you may persuade me. Goal line, dual receiver set. Wanda Robinson in motion. Daniel Jones. Here's Wandale Robinson trying to make a man miss. Ooh, but a corral tackle by DeMarvin Overshone. Nothing much on that. Fourth and goal. Are they going to go for it or are they going to kick the field goal? That's the key here. They are in the red zone. A little motion acting, a little orbit action for Wandale Robinson. Some quick pass. DeMarvin Overshone saw it from the get-go. Solid tackler. Daniel Jones. Yep, here comes the kicker. Possibly. I didn't get a good angle on the game footage. I may look over on the all 22. Thank you for that, living legend. But as it is, at third quarter, 8:42 left in the game in the third quarter, Giants 12, Dallas 14. Giants, man, they're staying close. They're staying close in this game. You know, they're sustaining long drives. They're giving their defense some rest. Can their defense stop the Dallas Cowboys offense? They've done it before. So we'll see how it goes. Would I have prioritized Malik Neighbors on that play? Possibly. But Wandale Robinson has been having a great game against these linebackers, especially Eric Kendricks and DeMarvin. So that was a good play call. You know, DeMarvin misses that tackle, it's a touchdown because there's nobody in the back end to stop Wandale Robinson. Dak Prescott's 2-5 in the postseason. First down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Completed pass to Jake Ferguson. One with the missed tackle, two missed tackles, but not a missed tackle for the third time. Raheem Nunez Roches from the defensive tackle position getting that tackle. What bad tackling by the New York Giants. Stats of the day. Dak Prescott, 2 touchdowns, 164 yards. Daniel Jones, 217 yards, no touchdowns. Rushing, 11 carries, 24 yards for Devin Sitter. Here comes drop back pass for Dak Prescott, trying to find somebody. Flips it to Jake Ferguson, making nothing out of something, but can only get 2 yards. Mikey McFadden and Bobby Okereke there to stop him. Dak Prescott feeling the pressure and creating a little magic. Dak Prescott, time to throw is usually 2.6 seconds. But Brian Burns, once again, almost sack, like the Carolina Panthers would say. We got shotgun for the Dallas Cowboys. Two receivers set at the bottom of the screen. Pitch play to Rico Dowdle. Nice yardage by Rico Dowdle. I believe that is 7 on the play. 2nd and 1. Second and 2 by the Dallas Cowboys. Here comes Rico Dowdle. First down, Rico Dowdle. Nice tackle by Brian Burns, mitigating the pain and suffering on that run by Rico. Rico, Chico, how you doing? First down, Dallas. Empty set for the Dallas Cowboys. First down and 10 at the 39. Completed pass to Ezekiel Elliott. Tyler Nubin. Yeah, I just switched over to that. Thank you, Living Legend. Appreciate you. Yeah, you reminded me to switch over. We got trips to the top of the screen with one of them being the running back. Here it comes. Completed pass to CeeDee Lamb, but nice tackle by Tyler Nubin. That's been CeeDee Lamb's biggest weapon in his college career and his NFL career is yards after catch. He knows that some of these DBs don't want to tackle. So he goes after them, and you try to tackle those tree trunk of the legs he has. And it very rarely happens because that is the big thing about CeeDee Lamb. He's a big boy, and like not just length, he's very solid as well. Shotgun set with Hunter Lipke in the back. Two receivers set on both at the top of the screen. Here comes the can. Lipke's wide open. Ooh, drop pass by Hunter Lipke. But I believe that's a flag on the play. Either it's a holding or on the Giants defensive line. Oh, it is holding on Dallas. Holding. Offense number 60 once again. That's the rookie Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma. Let's see how it is. Kayvon Thibodeau has been wreaking havoc on Tyler Guyton. Look, the inside swim move just completely tackles Kayvon Thibodeau once again. Sometimes defensive linemen, they can break the game. They can really show out if you force the lineman to hold you. That is a big key. Single receiver set to the bottom of the screen. CeeDee Lamb one-on-one with Tay Banks. We got trips to the left. Empty shotgun with Hunter Lipke. Can they get a sack here? Brian Burns. Nope. Oh, incomplete pass. Fourth down. Brandon Cooks in coverage. Cordell Flott. He's having a good game, this Cordell Flott. The one-on-one corner out of LSU was as a man corner. There was a story coming out of LSU that when they hired Bo Pelini and he wanted to run a more zone coverage scheme, a lot of the DBs in that room were like, nah, man, we don't do that. We don't do that. We're man-to-man corners. One of them being it was Cordell Flott. Here comes Brandon Aubrey with the field goal, and it is good. As we have a 5:06 in the third quarter, 17 Dallas, 12 New York. New York needs to score touchdowns. They need a touchdown. That is true, Living Legend. That is a horrible analogy, but I understand it. Wow, that is crazy, my man. Timeout. They just said the field goal is no good. No, the field goal is good. What the hell? Someone just told me that, but that's incorrect. It is good. Yes, that is good. Yes. That is good. Field goal is good. Total yards on the day, the New York Giants have 244. They have more passing yards. Each team has a sack. So the New York Giants, you know, have been on the field for a lot. It's just they need touchdowns to win this game. They can't keep settling for field goals. So there's that. Time to throw. Apparently, Daniel Jones has gotten more time to throw. His time to throw is 2.75, and Dak Prescott's is 2.68. That I don't know, Living Legend. But the key right here is CeeDee Lamb, 7 catches, 98 yards, and a touchdown. That's the key right there. You need to mitigate his impact on the game. But as we see the pause in the action, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, um, as well as, it is getting a little cold outside, a little nippy. You probably should buy a new jacket. Go to Let's Get Ready Network shop.com. We got jackets, crew necks, long sleeves, you name it, we got it. So make sure to do that as well. All right, man. It's been a good game between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. It's been a solid Thursday night game. It's not a bad game, not a good game, but a solid Thursday night game. Usually these games are absolutely atrocious to watch. The stars are out in New York City. Dallas Cowboy mega fan Post Malone is there. Brandon Aubrey getting a photo beforehand. Aubrey with a little flick kick to Eric Gray. Eric Gray, he needs to make sure to hold on the ball, unlike Tyrone Tracy Jr. There it is. Ball's at the 32. Nice little return. But a flag's on the play. Possibly on the receiving team. It's usually like a holding or a block in the back. See at the sideline, we're seeing DeMarcus Lawrence getting some treatment on his foot. They're taping up his foot and his ankle. Did they pick up the? Did they pick up? Did they pick? I think they picked up the flag. That's probably true, Derek. Probably Post Malone. Probably Post Malone doesn't even know he's in New York City. He probably thinks he's on Mars. Training staff's checking on Hunter Lipke. Jumbo set for the Giants. Here comes a run play, but it's a play action. Quick pass to Malik Neighbors. About 5 on the play. This needs to be the drive you get a touchdown. The win probability for the Dallas Cowboys is at 71% right now, but those mean nothing. Those win probabilities mean nothing. So you can change that on a dime. You got trips to the left side, 3 receiver set. Here comes the motion for Daniel Bellinger. Here comes the run play for Tyrone Tracy Jr. Daniel Jones pulls it, but that's a sack for the Dallas Cowboys. Marshawn Nealon. Correction, number 35 is Maurice Leafau, and number 94 is Marshawn Nealon. Been calling 35 Marshawn Nealon. Makes more sense now. For 3rd and 10, back at the 30. Giants completed pass to Wan'Dale Robinson, but the tackle by Jordan Lewis. The sack completely negates any of the energy for the New York Giants. Marshawn Nealon sniffed out the read option, tackled Daniel Jones, and nothing was going for the New York Giants on that play. 6-yard gain for Wan'Dale Robinson, but not enough. 4th and 4. Comes out the punting unit, Jamie Gillen. I believe that's the New York Giants' first. No. That's their. I think that's their second punt of the game. Fair catch by Cavante Turpin. Down at the 19. First down and 10 for Dallas at the 19 coming up. With 2:57 in the third quarter left. Dallas needs to kind of continue doing what they're doing because New York hasn't really shown you a tendency to stop them. They've stopped them a couple of times, but those are pretty much Dallas Cowboy mistakes. Tyler Guyton with the holding penalty here and there. So the Giants have been bailed out a couple of times by Dallas Cowboy miscues, and they haven't been taking advantage of it because they're still down and they got field goals instead of touchdowns. If they converted those field goals into touchdowns, I think they would be winning this game. But it's not looking like they may pull it out. So we'll see about that. We'll see how it goes. Daniel Jones does have more passing yards than Dallas, but Dak Prescott has 2 passing touchdowns. On average, the New York Giants run the ball better than the Dallas Cowboys at 105 a game. Dallas is at 85 a game. But passing wise, Dallas has 224 a game with the Giants 190. So it's kind of flipped. It's kind of flipped on its head for this game. But both teams haven't been able to run the ball anyway. Dallas has 46 yards. New York has 26 yards. So it's a little iffy. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I want to remind everyone we also have a second channel, an entertainment channel, LGRN Entertainment, where we talk about the latest movies and TV shows. Like I said, if you want to join our Patreon, we usually do a watch along of the hot young TV, the hot new TV show out. I said the hot young thing. That's it's like Michael Jackson, Pretty YT, pretty young thing. But the hot new TV show coming out, Agatha All Along, is out. But also too, HBO Max has The Penguin. So we have watch alongs for both and review shows for both. If you're a Patreon, you can join the post credit reviews for those as well. First down and 10 for Dallas under center. Here comes the run play to Ezekiel Elliott. Find a crease. Here comes the first down. First down for Zeke. But flags on the play. I believe it's a holding penalty on Dallas. Because when the flags are coming from the back end zone, it was definitely a holding penalty. Not gonna lie, this ref unit's been left has been left a lot to be desired. They're focusing on Tyler Smith on the broadcast. Two holding penalties. Cooper Beebe and Tyler Smith were both holding. The rookie and the second-year player. Yep, you see right there. You saw a little grab from the shoulder blade of DJ Davis. You can't grab the shoulder. First down and 20. Back to the 8-yard line. No, the 9-yard line. We have 3 receivers to the right side, with Jake Ferguson being one of them. Shotgun. CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. CeeDee Lamb, here comes the run for CeeDee Lamb, but snuffs out Brian Burns with the tackle. With the peel off of the disengagement. Brian Burns. He's paid the big bucks to get sacks and tackles for losses. Look at the disengagement he has with Tyler Guyton. He peels off, setting the edge. CeeDee Lamb had nowhere to go. Shout out to DJ Davis coming behind him to help him with the corral and the tackle. Now 2 receiver sets for the Dallas Cowboys. Shotgun for Dak Prescott, 2nd and 20 at the 5. Here comes the run play for Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott got some good yardage, about 10 yards on that play. Micah McFadden was there to stop it. It was going to look bad. If he wasn't there, that would have been a first down because there was no Giants players nearby. Micah McFadden saving the Giants once again. The New York Giants haven't blitzed a lot this week. Last week they blitzed over 50%, 57.4. Tonight they only have 18.6 because they know they can't blitz Dak Prescott or he'll pick them apart. Empty set, motion Hunter Lipke out. We have 3 receivers to top of the screen. Here comes the screen for Hunter Lipke. Jason Pinnock stops him. 4th down, New York. Once again, Dallas shooting themselves in the foot. 2 holding penalties on the play. Couple that with a great peel-off tackle for Brian Burns and a tackle for loss. Nothing much on that 3rd down play either. They did a play for Hunter Lipke. I don't understand. It's 3rd and 12, and you're not prioritizing your best receiver. You're going with your fullback. I don't get it. The punt's away. Emar Smith-Marsetti returns it. Nice return by Emar. Down at the 50-yard line. Nice little return by Emar Smith-Marset out of Iowa. Down by contact. Great special teams play by Emar. And yes, folks, Iowa does produce wide receivers. It was news to me. That's all I have to say. All right. I'll be right back, everyone. And we're back, guys. We're back. We're back. 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants. Sorry, I had to step away real quick. New York Giants, they could swing the game. It's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's possibly could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Quick pass outside to Malik Neighbors. Breaks the 1st tackle. Can't get past the 2nd tackle with Malik Hooker. There it is. The last play of the 3rd quarter for the New York Giants. 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. DeMarcus Lawrence is questionable to return with his foot injury. That's a key loss for the Dallas Cowboys defensive line. And there you have her going into the 4th quarter. That it is. After the end of 3, the Dallas Cowboys 17, the New York Giants 12. While we take the pause in the action, guys, I'll remind everybody to make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Going to this game, it's been a very good game called by the New York Giants. The defensive line of the Dallas Cowboys hasn't really done much. Let's see how the fourth quarter operates for the New York Giants because they need a touchdown. Their defense is playing very well. The, the the offense needs to score. They need to take the lead to give some rejuvenation, some spunk, some fire to this team. Wandale Robinson has been key for this game. The quick pass game, getting some yardage when they're playing off, putting him in space. He has 8 catches, 53 yards, 2 first downs. He has 9 targets. So 8 out of the 9 were completed as catches. So Wanda Robinson has been a problem for Eric Kendricks in that linebacking core. And then same thing with, you need to find the pockets of space in the zone for Malik Neighbors to sit in to complete the passes. And it's been very good. Entering the fourth quarter, the New York Giants, man, they have a shot to win this game. They really do. So they need to figure out a way to score a touchdown to get it in. Two receivers at the bottom of the screen. It's Wandale Robinson, Malik Neighbors with Darius Slayton in motion. Single back. Devin Singletary trying to find a crease. Here comes the first down. Singletary, it's a race to the edge, and he got a first down. But there's a flag on the play. It was coming from the backside. So that could be a holding penalty on New York. Yep. It's holding on Chris Manhertz, the blocking tight end for the New York Giants. Let's see this holding penalty on Micah Parsons. That is right there. There it is. You can't scoop up the arms. You can't go past the shoulder blade. If you go past the shoulder blade, that is a penalty. Ooh, what a gut-wrenching holding call for Chris Manhertz. Negates the first down, brings it back down to the 2nd and 12. It was 2nd and 2. Now it's at the 43. The 47, I believe the 47. One-on-one, we have trips to the bottom of the screen. Here comes Daniel Jones. Ball. Here comes Darius Slayton. He underthrows Darius Slayton again. He had a step on Amari Onowari. 3rd and 12. Another underthrown ball by Daniel Jones. Look at him. He had a step on him. Darius Slayton. Here comes Malik Neighbors. Timeout, New York. Saving the delayed game penalty. Also too, if you're still on Prime, I want to remind everyone they have a new documentary series out called "The Evolution of the Black Quarterback." So make sure to check that out. I'm probably gonna check that out a little bit later. So there's that. Make sure to do that. The Giants need to convert this. They need a touchdown because you can't have Dallas back on the field because Dallas scores a touchdown or a field goal. I think it's pretty much over. Daniel Jones, his stats against Dallas he's 1-7, 58%, 163 yards a game. He's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. It's kind of an exercising in demons here
for Daniel Jones. The only team he's consistently beaten is the Washington Commanders. Trips, empty set. Nope. With Devin Singletary right behind the center. Daniel Jones feels the pressure. He evades it on the outside. Jones needs to throw it away. But Tawandale Robinson got nothing on the play. Well, it got something, but not everything. He's a little short. I believe about 4 yards. 4th and 4. New York is at the midway line. Is that half field? Can they go for it? I think they are going to go for it. Daniel Jones is covering his face. Offense is still out there. They're going to go for it. Watch out for Wan'Dale Robinson on the motion play. All you need is 4 yards. And can you get the 4? It's 4th and 3, actually. Neighbors by himself at the top of the screen. Wan'Dale in the slot. Here comes the blitz. Completed pass to Malik Neighbors. First down, Giants. On the little slant play. 2 weeks ago against Washington, Malik Neighbors dropped the 4th down in the red zone. But this time around, he catches the ball on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Little smooth slant. Odell Beckham shades. Cornerbacks playing off of him. Daniel Jones throws the ball before the pressure gets there. 2 receiver set. Malik Neighbors on the motion. Here comes the run play by Devin Singletary, but it's a pass. Play action. Daniel Jones throws the ball. Malik Neighbors was open in the zone, but a flag's on the play. But it was thrown in the defensive back zone area. It could be a holding. Yep. Amari Omwanri was holding his hands up saying, what do you mean holding? But the penalty was declined by the New York Giants. First down and 10 for the Giants. Probably some illegal contact when he pushed Malik Neighbors, but did not stop Malik from getting that first down. Sat in the zone, got a couple more yards. Eric Kendricks was there to stop it from being anything worse. 10 catches on the day. Here comes the run play of play action down to Malik Neighbors. But Amari was there to stop him this time around. It's Amani Oraruri. Amani. Not Amari, Amani. I want to give the man the proper respect. Shotgun trips to the left of the screen. Here comes the motion. Theo Johnson. Pitch play to Devin Singletary trying to find a crease. Running it back. Can't do much. Nothing on the play. Maurice Leafau and Trayvon Diggs stopping him on that second down play. 3rd down, New York. But Trayvon Diggs, something happened to his calf. Michael Parsons is massaging it. Injury timeout for Dallas. Kind of trips over his own teammate and then grabs his calf and then goes down and is still on the ground. Tom Landry's son is there to check on him. He's coming off the field. He's gingerly walking off. Oh, they're taking him to the back for examination. They're going to the locker room for Trayvon Diggs, so this could be more serious than we thought. They probably need some imaging.
Now in the game to replace him, number 24. That's Israel Mukwamu. He's a cornerback safety out of South Carolina. He played cornerback at South Carolina, but he's played safety for Dallas. Shotgun for Daniel Jones. Jones throws the ball. Oh, incomplete pass to Darius Slayton. 4th and 14. They're going to have to kick it and hope their defense stops Dallas once again. It's been a bad set of events in the red zone for the New York Giants. That is going to be their 5th field goal of the night. Whoever had Greg Joseph in fantasy is going to have a great week this week. And it is good by Greg Joseph. We have at 11-11 in the fourth quarter, Dallas 17, New York Giants 15. Dallas can end the game right here if they scored a touchdown, to be honest with you. But the New York Giants defense can keep the game alive with a stop. So we'll see how it goes. As they're pausing the action, guys, I'd like to remind everybody we're switching over to coffee at the end of November. So we won't be doing Patreon anymore. We have a multitude of tiers. We got 3, 5, 10, 15, and 25. At $3, you get Discord access as well as the $5 tier. $5 is, if you just want to add a little bit more support, kind of just like a supportive tier. $10, you get, access to our exclusive watch-alongs with patrons, where we watch the newest TV shows. We watch them together, and then right after the watch-along, we then hop on a review show, the post-credits, where we then give our thoughts, our spoiler thoughts, and we review the show that you were just on. Last Sunday, we did The Penguin, the new HBO Max show. Me, Justin, Brandy, and Greg reviewed it on our post-credits, as well as Matt watched it during our watch-along. And then last night, we did Agatha All Along. I believe Adelia, Brandy, and Justin were there as well. So there's that. I wasn't on it, unfortunately. I'm a little behind on Agatha. So there's that as well. Also, too, at $10, there's game night. And then as well as you get into our Pick'ems League. Then at $15, you become in our Fantasy Football League. Then at $25, you become kind of a producer of the channel. You get everything I just said. Plus, you can show up on any show of your choice once a month, or you can request a show once a month. One or the other. Entering the fourth quarter with 11 minutes left, the New York Giants defense has played very solidly today, but they need one more stop for the victory. Greg Joseph's there to kick. Kavontae Turpin is there to return. Kavontae Turpin hasn't really returned much in this game. I think that's by design because New York doesn't want him to return the ball. Hey, man, Living Legend, I swear to God, I bet you, Living Legend, you're that man that goes to the corner store and you buy a 50-cent honey bun and you be like, 50 cents? What? I know you. I grew up with people like you, Living Legend. Okay? All right? Request a show once a year for $2. This ain't no bargaining. Rollout for Zach Prescott completed to Jake Ferguson. That's a first down for Dallas. Michael McFadden once again mitigating the pain on the play. Brian Burns is on the outside. How much? Exactly how much for one rib?
Brian Burns, no pressures versus Terrence Steele has been kind of negated him. Second and inches. Wasn't a first down actually. First down by the Dallas Cowboys right there. Rico Daddle. DJ Davis was right there as he got shoved forward. Didn't really get the tackle, but he's going to be given that tackle, even though he didn't really tackle him. First down and goal. Here comes the pass for Dak Prescott. Pass is complete to Jake Ferguson. Wasn't tackled, but a first down. Bobby Okereke with the heads up play to tackling him. Jake Ferguson got injured in week 1, but is back fully healthy. Has been one of his favorite targets since Jake Ferguson showed up since he became the starter for Dak Prescott. First and second downs, he's 15 for 15 with 2 touchdowns, but on third downs, he's 4 for 7. Zach Martin's actually out of the game right now. Tyler Bass is in. They're checking Zach Martin's eye. First down, second and 1 for Dallas. Here comes the run play for Rico Daddle. First down, Dallas. Down at the 40 on the plus side. Yeah, Brian Burns with 0 pressures. Even the pressures he's not getting. And that is a bad, bad thing. Being paid over $150 million for nothing. It's looking like Carolina may have won that trade. First down and 10 at the 40. Dallas is driving. Dak Prescott, here comes a pass. He passes the ball. Incomplete pass. Cordell Flott in coverage. Brandon Cooks has been negated this entire game because Cordell Flott has had a good game as a secondary corner. Here comes future Hall of Famer Zach Martin back in the game. Cordell Flott, man, it's man-to-man. He knows how to guard. Incomplete pass. Flott, I think he's an enigma for New York Giants fans. We hear bad things in practice, but he plays very well during the games. Shotgun for Dallas. Play action. Trying to throw the ball. Completed pass for Cordell Flott right there. Jalen Tolbert caught it on Cordell Flott right there. See, great play, then bad play. Enigma. Conundrum. That Cordell Flott. Dallas is in the red zone. Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver out of the South Alabama. Dallas first down and 10 at the 20. The 25. Here comes the run play by Rico Daddle. DJ Davis with the tackle. Bobby Okereke there as well, but Davis gets the overall tackle. Davis goes down, grabbing his inner thigh. Could this be a little gamesmanship of injury to stop the Dallas Cowboys from speeding up the game? Possibly, but he was quickly gotten off the field very quickly. So I don't think it was as gamesmanship as people think it is. Stat update in the receiver category. CeeDee Lamb, 7 catches, 98 yards and a touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 11 catches, 111 yards. Rico Daddle, 41 yards rushing. Devin Singletary, 22 yards rushing on 9 carries and 13 carries, respectively. Second and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. Here comes the motion for CeeDee Lamb. End around play. Bobby Okereke snuffs it out and stops it. Nothing on the play. Third down and 6. Probably a loss of yardage. Probably third down and 7. You got to get off the field. You got to get off the field. Bend, don't break for the New York Giants defense. Third down and 7. Entering 7 minutes at the end of the game, at the end of the fourth quarter. The third down targets for the Dallas Cowboys. 3 targets for Brandon Cooks in a catch. Hunter Lipke had 2 catches for 2 targets. Jake Ferguson, 1 catch, 1 target. Shotgun, bunch trips to the right side. Incomplete pass. Bobby Okereke covers the CeeDee Lamb. You see the pressure coming off of the edge for Kayvon Thibodeau. Could he have sped up Dak Prescott? Because he threw it right in the dirt to CeeDee Lamb. Thibodeau speed rushes past Terrence Steele, and right there, Dak Prescott just throws it in the dirt. CeeDee Lamb was right there, just throws it in the dirt. Bobby Okereke following CeeDee Lamb, but nothing going. 4th and 7. Brandon Aubrey, it's a 40-yard field goal. He's gonna hit this right here. There it is. There you have it. There it is right there. With 6:54 left in the fourth quarter, the Dallas Cowboys go up by 5, 20-15. The New York Giants need a touchdown. They need a touchdown right here to win the game. DeAndre Swift is not very good at playing the game of football. That's why Detroit let him walk. That's why Detroit replaced him with Jamal Williams. And that's why they were okay with paying David Montgomery money instead of him. There's your answer. Running backs in that Philadelphia Eagles run scheme have great seasons because their offensive line is really great, specifically Jason Kelce. So, running backs with that offensive line who weren't good before, then were good with them, are not very good. Like, I don't trust Kenneth Gainwell. I never Philly lets running backs walk because they don't need them. But now they match the great offensive line with Saquon Barkley. That's a problem. The DeAndre Swift we saw in Detroit is the true DeAndre Swift, not the DeAndre Swift we saw in Philly. Also, too, the Chicago Bears offensive line isn't very good. That's a good one, living legend. But apparently he gains very well against the New York Giants, and it's very irritating. Him and Boston Scott. As we take this time in this area, I want to thank everybody for joining. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It's coming down towards the end of the game. We have under 7 minutes left. The New York Giants need a touchdown to win the game. Next week on Thursday night, we got Buccaneers Atlanta. So if you're a Buccaneers fan or Atlanta fan, that's going to be a good game for you. Michael Parsons, Andrew Thomas, that's been a big matchup over the past couple years. I believe this game, Andrew Thomas has won 14 matchups, one pressure for Michael Parsons. Andrew Thomas has been held his ground. So shout out to him. First down and 10 at the 30 for the New York Giants. I formation. We got a pass play. Daniel needs to find somebody, throws it away. Lose the down, not the yardage. Second and 10 at the 30 for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones, 26 for 32, 268 with no passing touchdowns, no interceptions. He hasn't cost them the game, but he hasn't won them the game either. Jones completed pass to Theo Johnson. About 5 on that play. 3rd down and 5 for Theo Johnson, the rookie out of Penn State. Theo Johnson, people don't understand why he's being chosen over Daniel Bellinger. Theo Johnson, he's just big and he runs very good in a straight line. But as a tight end, there's still left to be a lot desired. He's very raw, that Theo Johnson. Daniel Bellinger, I don't understand why he doesn't get the playing time he does. He had a very good rookie season and it's kind of been relegated to bench role. Shotgun for Daniel Jones. Here comes the blitz. First down, but Wan'Dale Robinson. Oh, just short of the line to gain. Got to use your heads up play by Wan'Dale Robinson. He sat down a little short of the first down. You need to extend your route a little bit past it. 4th down in inches. They're going to go for it. They have to go for it. They have to go for it. The New York Giants. Devin Singletary got the first down last time on the 4th down. Tight formation. The whole house is definitely coming for Dallas. Here comes Devin Singletary. First down, Devin Singletary. He got the first down. Motor. Chugging along. Shout out to Owl Nation. Hoot, hoot. Hoot, hoot. FAU zone, Devin Singletary. Found the hole. Got that first down. There it is. The overview. Using his 5'6" frame, getting that first down. It pays to be small. Empty set. Trips to the right. Here comes the pressure for Daniel Jones. Pass it to Malik Neighbors. Beat Jordan Lewis. Got 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 at the 45. New York Giants under center. Here comes Daniel Jones. Here comes the run play. Tyrone Tracy Jr. got stuffed by Micah Parsons and Eric Kendricks. Oh, Andrew Thomas misses Micah Parsons on the run play. Trips to the right side. Here comes the motion. Swapping over Theo Johnson and Malik Neighbors. Trying to get one-on-one coverage of Trayvon Diggs. Here comes the blitz. Jones. Oh, just misses it. Great coverage by Jordan Lewis on Wan'Dale Robinson. They got to go for it. They have to. They got to go for it again. It's 4th down and 6 with 3:30 left in the game. They have to go for it. Oh, Wan'Dale Robinson, he drops it. He drops it. Great. Oh, that was a good pass by Daniel Jones. The pressure was there, but it didn't get there fully. John Michael Schmitz gave time to, but he just, Wan'Dale Robinson with the drop. Osa Odigizua shoved Greg Van Roten into Michael Parsons' legs. Parsons is still on the ground being checked out by medical personnel. Now we're at injury timeout. Michael Parsons. take this time, everyone. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Also, too, we have if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow the channel and hit that subscribe button if you're more inclined. We appreciate you as well. We have actually another channel, LGR and the Entertainments. Absolutely, man. It looked bad. It got just imagine a 6'3", 285-pound man being thrown right into your ankle. That sounds horrible. Thank you guys so much for the support, everyone. Make sure to, speaking of that other channel, we're at 969 subscribers on our entertainment channel. So we're 31 away from 1,000. So for like movies, TVs, reviews, you name it, we got it. We have a multitude of shows every Thursday, 3 o'clock Pacific. We have our Rewatchers Council show, which is 970. We're at 970 now. Thank you, Living Legend. We're 30 away from 1,000. Every Thursday, we have our Rewatchers Council show where Adelia, Snark, and me, well, me previously, but I'm gonna be back. I'm actually part of the show where we rewatch Buffy the Vampire Slayer and review it and recap it. Snark is the Buffy super fan. Adelia is the Buffy fan, and I'm the novice. So we have a trio of different angles of going through the show, as well as we have the post credits shows, our review shows. They come out every time after first down and fourth and 6, empty set for the New York Giants. They're trying to draw them off sides, but here comes the play. Can they get the first down? Here comes the pressure. Daniel Jones running around trying to find something. Jones trying to need to throw the ball. Did he get it? Did he get it? It's caught. Malik Neighbors. First down, Giants. Oh. Now they're calling it incomplete. A ref said he caught it. The other ref came and said it was incomplete. Here comes the replay. No, he caught that ball. Oh, it's a catch. It's a catch. Nope. Oh, he does not survive the ground. He doesn't survive the ground. That's why it's incomplete. He doesn't survive the ground. There it is. That's where the incompletion came from. Malik Neighbors is down hurt. He's slow to get up. Longtime trainer Ronnie Barnes is there to check on him. Michael Parsons being driven away. He's dead as well. Neighbors in the blue tent. Michael Parsons' cleat is off. It's looking like his left foot. Yep. Not a conversion. First down and goal at the 45 for the Dallas Cowboys, looking to seal it. With 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Giants need another stop. No points, a pure stop. They cannot give any points. Ezekiel Elliott got 5 yards on that play. DJ Davis stopping it from becoming a first down. Dallas is running the ball. Timeout, Giants. There was another person wide open on that side. I believe that was Wan'Dale Robinson. but the pressure was getting there, and Daniel Jones said, "I'm gonna throw it to my best player," and unfortunately, wasn't converted. Current chance of winning, the percentages are Dallas with 93% and New York with 7%. Basically saying it's a foregone conclusion, Dallas winning the game. Trayvon Diggs is still hurt on the sideline, hasn't got back in. He also got hurt on the play. Here comes the running play. There it is again. Boom. Third and short. Timeout Giants. It's third and inches. Can the Giants get a stop? But it doesn't really matter because they are in field goal range. So it is what it is. But that means they're only down by 8. It's still a one possession game if they just give up a field goal. But I don't think that's gonna be a thing right here because it's third and 1. Dallas has gotten some good yardage off of those 2 running plays. Jumbo set, here it is with a single receiver. Jake Ferguson, motion. It's man on man. Here comes Hunter Lipke. First down, Dallas. Coming under 3 minutes left in the game. There's a 2-minute warning, but nothing much else to save the Giants from winning this game. They're going to bring it down all the way to the Dallas 19 carry, 79 yards, 4 yards a carry. Just tick, 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 tick. First down and 10. Very balanced game. 5 rushes for first downs, 9 passes for first downs. Here comes another rush. Snuffs it out real quick. Mikey McFadden and Brian Burns and Bobby Okereke was there for the support. But it's second down. Here comes the 2-minute warning. There's a chance that Daniel Jones may get the ball back and with a chance to win the game. But I don't think. There it is, the 2-minute warning. I have to review that last play, that 4th down play. It looked like someone else was wide open when Daniel Jones was running to his left. There was Malik Neighbors, then another Giants target in front of Malik Neighbors. When I look over that pass play with the all 22 later, I'll expand more about it on our show on Friday. While we have a little moment, stopping the moment of the action. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Appreciate you for watching. Shout out to the 5 people that have stayed with me. Um, trying to get some, play by play calls underneath my belt. Trying to get better. Trying to improve. I'm not the finished article, but I'm trying to become one. New York Giants looking for a miracle to win this game. But a miracle is all they're praying for because I don't think the Cowboys will be losing this. 2 minutes. They have 2 more plays. 30 seconds of play timer. New York Giants were close. They needed a touchdown. They needed one of those field goals to be a touchdown, and they would have been closer to victory. But when they got into the red zone, the wheels kind of fell off of those drives. And a couple of those drives were saved. The underthrows by Daniel Jones, the Malik Hooker, Jordan Lewis, they hit each other, so they couldn't get an interception. Jermaine Illuminor His illegal man downfield penalty saved them from a Wandale Robinson fumble. So they got lucky on occasion, but when they got into the red zone, it's just the wagon just ran off course. We have some point spreads. Pre-game it was 5.5. Today it's still 5.5. The pregame over under is 45, and live odds are now 35.5. So Dallas is up by 5, and the over under is 35 currently. So if you bet the over or you bet the under, you're good. It's 35. You bet you bet the spread. If you bet, if you took the points or you didn't take the points, ask Derek. He knows more than I do. What a great rush defense for Mike Zimmer. But the thing is, with New Orleans in Baltimore, they have great running backs in Alvin Kamara and Derrick Henry, and in case also Lamar Jackson for Baltimore, and their offensive lines are slightly a little bit better than the New York Giants. It's 3rd down and 12. Here comes the run with Ezekiel Elliott. I believe that's Rico Daddle. And there it is, 4th down. They're going to bring it all the way down under a minute. And it is pretty much game, set, match for the New York Giants. 30 seconds with a minute. The Giants only have 30 seconds. But Brandon Aubrey's about to kick it off. They're going to take their time, bring it all the way down to 5 seconds to kick off, go up by 8. So if you bet the over during the game, you're solid. But if you bet the over pre-game, you're screwed. And Brandon Aubrey misses the field goal. He misses it. Giants still have a chance. He misses the field goal, which is something uncharacteristic of him this season, the past 2 years, especially under 50. Are we witnessing the miracle I spoke about? We shall see. 28 seconds left in the game. His first miss from 50. It was 51 yards, empty set. Jalen Hyatt, Wandale Robinson, Darius Slayton are in the game. Here comes the pressure. Daniel Jones needs to find somebody. He needs to throw the ball. Can't take too long. Incomplete pass on Wandale Robinson. Throwing it deep to your shortest receiver. Not a very good idea, but he still has time. 22 seconds left. Big chunk plays could really change the game. Malik Hooker just misses it. Same thing with Wandale Robinson. Just misses it. If Wandale was about 5'10", 5'11", he would have caught that. But unfortunately, God did not bless him with a little bit more height. Jalen Hyatt's in the game. The speedster. Shotgun. Here it comes. The pressure. Evading the pressure. Daniel Jones needs to throw the ball. Ball's out of bounds. 3rd and 10 with 15 seconds left. Could we see some kooky Thursday night magic? Maybe not, but we'll keep our eyes and ears open. Mike Zimmer was a DB coach, so he knows how to keep his DBs back. He tends to build his defenses back in Cincinnati. He had like a million DBs from Leon, Darquez Denard, you name it, Dre Kirkpatrick, all of them. And then in the middle field, he had Vontez Burfict and Ray Malaluga. And then defense line, he had Michael Johnson and Geno Atkins. But here comes right here. Ball is thrown. Ball's a little underthrown. Kenny K. And there it is. Interception. Amani Oraru with the pick. Throw it into triple coverage because he has to. Trying to make a play. But Jalen Hyatt couldn't get it. There it is. Game, set, match. Dallas Cowboys. Daniel Jones goes 1 for 8 against Dallas. This time around, it wasn't catastrophic, but it was a bit disappointing. You had Amani on the underneath, Donovan Wilson over Jalen Hyatt, and couldn't do nothing about it. Mike Zimmer gets excited when a corner gets a pick, but wasn't as bad as last year as it was. And on that note, here comes the kneel down. Don't need to see that. Calling that out. But on that note, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate your support. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're at 170 subscribers. Or 100, let me double check. 177 subscribers, so we're 23 away from 200. So make sure to like the video, share the channel with your brother, your sister, your grandmother, your lover, your hater, you name it. Just share it. We're 23 away, 177. Appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys next week. Next week on Sunday. Peace, y'all.